Are we live? Let me check here real quick. Let me see here. All right, we are live. Excuse me about that. Welcome on in, everyone. This is Pub Master Logue. We are here. It is a Friday night. It's kind of a different kind of night, but yeah, not doing too bad. How was everyone's shopping day? I believe it probably was a little hectic for quite a few people, to be fair, almost worldwide, but yeah. Let me just get things going, then we will be on our way with our broadcast. Let me see here. But yeah. We're live on a Friday. It's kind of something a little bit different compared to the normal Tuesday and Thursday schedules, but yeah, we're kind of bringing back the double wrestling streams kind of temporarily for now until Event Horizon in just a few weeks. So there's a lot to work on, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing wonderful during this period of time. I'm doing not too bad. Definitely a day where you could feel that it is Black Friday, but that is A-okay. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I've been doing good. Been kind of keeping busy a little bit. And then just going to get everything set up because we actually have a 6-match card here tonight. Kind of the mini fallout from the Bry Father's special feast, which was just held 3 days ago, actually, on Tuesday, the 25th. It's been kind of unique, to say the least, how crazy this week has been so far. But let me see here. I just want to make sure got everything all set and ready to go. Yeah, no, I've been doing good. So that's weird, but all right. Don't mind that. Let me see here. Am I missing anything else? No, that's all right. Yeah, no, I've been doing not too bad. Just kind of been chilling a little bit. But yeah, we are live. It is Friday night on... we'll be starting off with Strike Down tonight, and then Glitch will be closing out the show. There we go. Perfect. The word has been sent out, and that is good. Couldn't be happier for that. But yeah, I've been doing good. Been keeping busy a little bit here and there. Just kind of prepping a bit for now. Christmas is coming up. Event Horizon is coming up, and there are still a few questions that need to be answered as the road to Event Horizon continues on December 16th and December 18th. A Tuesday and a Thursday, mind you, so we'll kind of be in a very unique journey ahead of us. And tonight, the biggest focus going into Black Friday's Supershow is to find out who will be joining not only the Bry guy himself, but also Betty Fight representing Team RPW because, we still have other members of both the men's and equivalent division, the women's and equivalent division, but also the tag team division needs to be figured out as well tonight, and we will have that. We have a lot of big stacked qualifying matches tonight to see who will be representing Team RPW coming up here soon. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited for it. I think it's going to be a good time here. But for those that did not tune in to our Tuesday show, we had a pretty stacked card there. Thank you again to Rose Wolf for helping come up with the card, but also for the name and for a lot of what was going on this recent Bry special. Expected there will be more Bry specials in the future, especially during the month of February, especially if you're like a big football fan. There might be something major coming up with that. But welcome on in, Kay. Hope you and the family are doing well. But yeah. Been doing good. Didn't really focus too much on Black Friday today from our household and stuff. Just kind of been on standby, shall we say, a little bit. But I think it's about time we do start focusing on what is tonight. The other members of Team RPW will be the major focus tonight, but we also have a few non-qualifying matches that do need to take place, including the continual ongoing saga between the team which up until now have either been between the Misfits or the Outcast and the Burning Barge recently, as they will be on a collision course that will take place inside War Games coming up at Event Horizon. But tonight, the little rascal of the Outcast, or until at least they have another name for it, if they do so choose. Sorry, Sudoku. Anyway, we got Red Paragon will be in one-on-one competition here in just a little bit against arguably one of the main figureheads of the Burning Barge, one of the main figureheads of the Leather Daddies. Kids say, yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. But as much as 6s and 7s, if they're supposed to make sense, you know what I mean? No, it's fine. But it'll be good to see him in competition. I think it'll be a good night. Let me get this going here, and then I think we should be on our way. We do have a lot going on tonight. But I'm excited because Christmas is always my favorite time of year. It's always something for me to celebrate. And enough where I like tree ornaments to stay protected at all times because, you know, they're very fragile in general. But let me get Strike Down going here, and we can get this opening contest underway. Let me see here. But yes, normally we would not stream on Fridays, but it was just kind of a rare exception to the matter. So we will be getting that underway as well. Let me make sure that I get Red Paragon up here first. And he will actually be accompanied by his fellow teammates in the Outcast. Violain. Ensure that I get everybody. Scrog. And then finally, Paperboy, the 3 division RPW champion, will also be here. That they actually will be taking place in a 3-on-3 matchup next week during our Go Home Show stuff. You know, 2025, it's a full circle. You know, some like to say it's a heart circle, but what can you do? Kids, look away, just in case. Things are about to get a little complicated and, well, yeah. Anyway. All right, as Red Paragon, we'll be going one-on-one with Toxic Trent. Thank you for the hydrate. Do appreciate that. We're probably going to need a lot of that tonight on the program. Yes. Ooh, just realized. Now the kids are asking, yeah, that things are about to get a little there's going to be a lot of questions on what is going on here. Let me make sure I get this right. I'll get the Moocow bell in just a little bit, don't you worry. But yeah. At Paragon, being accompanied by they don't know. Very impressionable generation there. So keep that in mind. But yeah. Very much keep that in mind. But we'll get Violain over here. Very least. Versus, let's see here, Toxic Trent. Being accompanied by, of all people, Actually, hold on. Here we go. Big Papa Smurf. Who actually had quite the successful run against the Iceman Ronin on Tuesday at the special feast. Without further ado, let me make sure I get all the stuff here before we are underway with our opener here tonight on a Friday edition, the Black Friday edition of Rando Party Wrestling. Pardon. I will not lie, I've also been playing a lot of Digimon off screen, so we will be bringing that back after, I think, Event Horizon is over, during our off season, so to speak. Alright, I don't have the normal dice, so I will have to go with the backup ones for now. But we will be doing the dice in between the matches. Alright. Without further ado, let's get right into it with our opener here. Yes, yes. Red Paragon one-on-one with Toxic Trent. Here we go. But yes, we have a huge multiple scramble matches tonight to determine who will be joining Team RPW, as well as a huge one-on-one. Oh, we're not even waiting. Okay, we're going to go right into it right now here on Strike Down. Irish whip there from Red Paragon. Going up for a slingshot drop kick right into Toxic Trent here. Apparently, yeah, the competitors were not waiting. Red Paragon about to go for an inverted figure 4 knee bar there by the looks of it. But Trent apparently not phasing him so much. Ugh! Jeez, with the big punch there. Let me make sure I get this bell also. Big pendulum backbreaker. Trying to go for a drop toe hold, but dodging there. Red Paragon getting hit with a knee that caused him to tumble over as Trent going up. Sit out Liger Bomb. Shades of the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger. Apparently, VO distracting Trent as Paragon going for a springboard drop kick right onto the King of the Wasteland. Remember, we are just under a handful of weeks away from our biggest event of the year, Event Horizon. A lot going on, and there's still a lot that needs to be announced. So don't worry, we will be discussing more on this here in our broadcast tonight. Big flurry of shots there to Red Paragon. Northern Lariat taking him down. Oof. Big kick to the lower back of the rookie. Toxic Trent going up top. Diving diamond-tipped elbow drop there. Red Paragon might be in trouble. No, you know what? A correction on that part with the big kick there. Paragon about to go up, step up, missing that backsplash attempt here. Trent, kick to the gut here. What is he going for? Destroyer onto Paragon. Trent going for the cover. I think I saw Big Papa Smurf on the apron there for a second. Just prior to that Destroyer. Big kick out there from the rookie. Paragon apparently... Uh-oh. Getting thrown in by Big Papa Smurf. That, I'm surprised the referee didn't call for a disqualification with that. Trent with the Irish whip here. Drop down. Getting caught in an elbow right to the knee as he goes for a slingshot Pele kick right onto Toxic Trent here. As both sides will be colliding in War Games coming up. As he goes, the heck? Modified arm drag. Kick to the hamstring there. Wait a minute. Referee. Big Papa Smurf putting his hands on Red Paragon. That'd be a disqualification. Wait a minute. Smurf has been thrown out of ringside here for continual just acting up in front of the referee here. A rare form of great work here. Bridging Fujiwara armbar locked in. Almost like an Italian variation of it. In and out. And some. Okay. Make sure you have some water with too, just in case, just for safety. Trent with a headlock driver. Onto him there. Going to set him up for the toxic waste. Trent going for the cover. 1, 2. Red Paragon with the shoulder up at the last possible second here. Even with Big Papa Smurf getting thrown out from ringside for continual acting up. You can just feel the tension in the air here tonight. You can cut it almost with a knife and it wouldn't even leave a mark. What is Trent about to go for? Playing mind games with the rookie. Wait a minute. Oh! Kick to the back here. Could this be it? Red going for the cover. 1, 2. We will have the D20s following this matchup. Could be going up. Oh! End of heartache. Red going for the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Thank you for the hydrate. Double hydrate, in fact. Toxic Trent about to go and drop the knee on the left arm of Red Paragon. Paragon going up. Moonsault slam there onto the veteran. Pushing him off. Former Central Valley champion. Trent with the Irish whip. Could this be it? Swinging neck breaker. Apparently, the Elaine trying to rally the crowd behind Red Paragon in this tussle here. I think I can even hear the yeah, I can even hear the juniors from the nosebleeds here right now. Trent going up, diving, leg drop. He might have actually landed on his shoulder. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, with the 2.999 on that kick out. Trent being relentless. Wait a minute. Red with the elbows right to the King of the Wasteland's gut. Going up, Irish whip. Big jumping roundhouse kick. Trent back up. Lifting up Paragon. Could be setting him up for the snake eyes. He drapes him onto that top rope there. Red back up. Kick to the hamstring. His history of knee issues that haunts Toxic Trent still. Paragon slingshot DDT onto that ring apron. Paragon trying to get unleashed, but unfortunately getting stopped by Toxic Trent. But a knee to the side of the face there of the fatal Fallout ruler. Tornado, oh no! Going right to the high-risk district, too much there. Trent, years of experience, knows what it takes. As he goes right to the outside there, but getting caught. Bronco Buster. I think partially hit him right on that ring frame there. Made of solid steel and weld material. Red going up, twisting for the monkey flip. That's the count of 20. Head to head there with that last collision. Trent with a belly-to-belly suplex. Are we going up for another headlock driver? Oh my God. That landed rough there. Fireman's carry. Flapjack as he lands on the ring apron. Be careful there. It's going to conk you out for the night. As Red getting thrown back in. Red back up though. Will it be enough? Irish whip attempt. Trent reversing it. Big knee trembler causing him to tumble over like a tumbleweed in the West. Trent getting caught up by that arm wringer by Red Paragon. Punching on that arm and an elbow right into the shoulder joint. Another Bronco Buster. Red pointing up to the sky that the end is near. Big drop kick to the back. Run up, Irish whip attempt. Trent reversing it right into the corner. Wrapping up that arm around the top rope though. Trying to injure Paragon. Gets an elbow to the side of the head of Trent. Oh, big dodge. Flurry of shots there. Another backbreaker. And Paragon back against the ropes here. Knife edge chop. Wrenching on that leg in the middle rope there. Excuse me. Jeez, just Mongolian chop almost. Going up for a gut wrench. Suplex. Don't think Red was ready for all of these moves against his opponent. As Trent going up high one more time. Another elbow drop. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Tough night for Red Paragon. Your winner of the match, Toxic Trent. Damn. He fought so hard too. But at the end of the day, experience overtakes the future. Tough break, man. It was a good match. Let me see here real quick. Anyway, sorry, just checking on something real quick. As we are moving on next, let me have that hydration here real quick. Oh yeah, the D20. We were going to roll that for Christian here. Let me get that underway. Something tells me I have a feeling. Coming up next, we will figure out who will be joining Bry in the men's division for the Team RPW portion of the EFED World Cup. Okay. Yep, no problem. Let's start with Christian first. Okay. By the way, did you guys just decide to go with Outcast, or was there actually a team that you've had like thought in mind for a little bit? Just figured I would ask now while we can before we batten down the hatches coming up. Why is there a question mark there? That was not intentional. It's just a habit. All right, so we'll go with low fat first, I think. Okay, yep. Haven't figured out yet, but we will. You are good. You have until, well, usually I hate to put on timeline-wise, but you have about under 3 weeks until we have to get ready for the 16th coming up. My computer wants to keep on calling her Lafayette, which is funny. And then next will be Loaf Jr. All right, not bad. Actually, it's kind of funny. That'll be another 12, and then finally, the one that started it all. I'm kidding. Oh, that's funny right there. There you go. Just by 1 point. If there was anyone to blame, Loaf Jr. and Loaf Ed, it's Loaf Master K. Nah. Nah, don't blame him. We're all having fun. That's kind of what... Ooh, almost lost the dice there. That's kind of what matters right now. Plus, it won't be overwhelming like some live shows can be sometimes. But all right, coming up next, we have our Team RPW men's qualifying matchup right now. And it's going to be a fatal 5-way elimination match. So just know it's going to be a little bit long, but let's get right into it here in just a second. As this will continue on Strike Down. Here we go. There we go. Thank you for reminding me about that. Making sure it is elimination, and it is falls count anywhere. Yes. And this is for the spot alongside Bry inside Team RPW, which we will actually still discuss who will be joining in representing the other teams in the EFED World Cup as our broadcast continues. Starting with first, let's see here. This guy competed against Goku at the special feast on Tuesday. The return of Doolin versus a former RPW world champion, Donnie Slade, making his return. Joining them, the younger sibling of Satanta, the return of Kyle Shaw. The current 353 Belfast Brawl champion. The return of Unreal Jim Steele. And then finally, former RPW Brass Knuckles champion Ryan the King Williamson. Let's head off for our next matchup here. Let me go and grab a drink here real quick. The following contest is a RPW team qualifying fatal 5-way elimination match. Coming to the ring first, he is a former FEL world champion. He is Doolin. Doolin in one-on-one competition. Well, actually, one-on-one competition here tonight. How do you know it's supposed to be 5? 1-on-1 on 1-on-1. Apparently digging in with the rest of them. Let's see here. Oh, what's going on here? Yes, because of a lot of Black Friday going on today, it means a lot of, well, exciting stuff ahead of us. That's okay. Introducing participant number 2. Have a look here. Doolin, a very underrated competitor, I think, and a former RPW Tag Team Champion for the longtime viewers. Donnie Slade, former RPW World Champion, defeated Flamingo Jones to win the title a couple years ago, but would go on to lose it to Ricky Flash. Also a former 353 Belfast Brawl champion, and his ongoing issues with Unreal Jim Steele as they continue apparently here tonight. Representing Slade University as well as one of their graduates. Introducing participant number 3. Representing the Shaw Family Fight Club, he is the Big Stepper, Kyle Shaw. Haven't seen Kyle Shaw too much recently on the program, but tonight he's looking to shock the world. If he can get past these 4 other competitors, just like his older brother once did inside the Elimination Chamber. But instead of going for a title shot, it's about joining for the eFed World Cup. Satanta being amongst Team 353 that won the World Cup last year. This year, it's a whole different ball game entirely. Because like I said before, a lot will change going into the eFed World Cup in this year's edition. As the Big Stepper apparently trying to groove with the crowd here tonight on the program. Sorry, just trying to get the drape covered over here tonight. There we go. Kyle Shaw, I think in prime form here this evening. Introducing competitor number 4. From the Emerald Isle, he is the 353 Belfast Brawl Champion. He is Unreal Jim Steele. Let me just check something here real quick. Unreal Jim Steele currently in his 2nd reign with the title as well, after winning it back from Donnie Slade either a month or 2 ago, actually, on 353 television. I was trying to remember what the word I was looking for here. In 3853 competition. It was at last year's edition that he wrestled a total, I believe, of 2 to 3 times, I think. Also a former World Cup winner as well. For going on to come up short to Satanta in the infamous ambulance match at last year's Event Horizon. By many would say the match that may have stole the show during both of those nights as well, actually. Which is not a small feat by any means. Get right into it. Also, again, shout out to Satanta as well. Hope you're doing good sir. Recently defended the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Championship actually on YouTube against Shrek of all people. But apparently a situation did occur that did take place following the matchup that we will update hopefully in the coming days. But introducing the final participant. He is a former RPW Brass Knuckles champion with a reign of 141 days. He is Ryan Williamson. Previously challenged for the RPW Light Heavyweight title over the summer. Now returning to RPW to compete for the World Cup spottage. Apparently we're not waiting anymore as we get right into it with this fatal 5-way. Big Irish Whip taking out Kyle Shaw. Remember, it is elimination rules, so that means it'll be a long night for all the competitors in this matchup. Stun gun right onto Donnie Slade there. Jesus, I actually see 3 Irishmen. 2 of them, I believe, from, Big Ireland. The other one from Northern Ireland, I believe. Is the slight difference. For those that need to know the difference, apparently, so a wrestler by the name of Big Fit Finlay is from Belfast, Northern Ireland. A guy like Sheamus, he's from Dublin, Ireland. There's a slight difference. The more you know. Big Gorilla Press Slam as Doolin Going up for the flying crossbody. Donnie Slade locking in the Fujiwara armbar. Oh my God. Jesus Pete. Trying to go for the first pinfall. Big kick out from the Belfast Brawl champion. Honorable tie-up knee to the gut of the former world champion. Going up belly to back. Suplex. Kyle Shaw clubbing Ryan Williamson on the sternum. Bringing in the kendo stick. Knee to the gut. Oh! Shot right to his former tag team partner in Crimson Road. Kyle Shaw going up for a side Irish leg sweep on the kendo stick. Ryan throwing Donnie Slade right to the southeast side. Well, southwest side, actually. At ringside, snapmare. Kyle Shaw going up onto Jim Steele. Diving reverse back elbow. Northern Lariat from Donnie Slade onto Ryan. Irish whip attempt right into the corner. Goes Kyle Shaw. Big knife edge chop. And a drop kick right to the side of the head of Shaw. Figure 4 key lock locked in here. Punches to the gut from Doolin onto Ryan Williamson, a fellow former FEL alumni. Big leg sweep there, I believe, from Kyle Shaw. Well, onto Kyle Shaw. Big headbutt there. Diving main jam. Big bottom rope moonsault there. Donnie going for the cover onto Shaw. Was this the first elimination in the matchup? A big spear at ringside there. And a kick out from Kyle Shaw. Irish whip attempt. Doolin reversing it. Sending the Belfast Brawl champion into the ring. And on a collision course with the wood from Donnie Slade as he goes for the cover. One. Kick out there. Knee to the gut. Flurry of shots. Super kick. Kamagoye. Going for the cover here. Springboard top rope moonsault press on the Donnie Slade. Apparently, those two still unfinished business here. Dragon screw leg whip into a stump puller. Right onto the former world champion. Code breaker onto Doolin. Running Pele kick there. We'll go for a slam of sorts for getting a shot there right into the midsection. Donnie Slade with the hammer throw, sending the Belfast Brawl champion. Death Valley driver. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shout out to the legendary John Cena with that attitude adjustment. Big inspiration for Kyle Shaw. Oh! Landing right into the guardrail here. Irish cannonball as he goes for the cover here. Is Ryan Williamson out of the running? No. Jim Steele with another dragon screw leg whip and a stump puller onto Doolin. It's getting all nuts here. Up top rope. Tightrope walk. Diving elbow onto Doolin. Reverse suplex from Ryan onto Kyle Shaw. I'm going to go for a bitter end or something. Or the fatal F10 here onto Donnie Slade. Big back body drop from Kyle Shaw onto Ryan here. Jesus Pete. Dive onto Kyle Shaw. Setting the shoulder into the canvas here. Donnie Slade with a knife edge chop onto the Belfast Brawl champion. He'll be going up. Alpha Driver. So in this case, he calls him the Alpha Driver. Trying to go for the cover. Oh, not enough time as he gets the shoulder up. Ryan Williamson. Snap suplex. Springboard top rope moonsault press onto the former world champion. Big forearm there. Doolin trying to go for a cover, but getting hit with a shotgun drop kick. DDT from the Belfast Brawl champion on the Donnie Slade. He's about to go and shoot his shot here. Give or take 6. Oh, no. Never mind. Wait a minute. Oh! Are those the brass knuckles? Wait a minute. Ryan. Irish whip. Pop-up power bomb. Ryan trying to go for the cover. Is this it for Jim? No. He is still in the match somehow. pulling out those fatal brass knuckles. Oh! Pay dirt there. Donnie with the Irish whip. Big kick to the gut there from Jim Steele. Big spinning wheel kick. Doolin went up for an elevated last ride. Doolin with the cover. Referee getting out of the ring. 1, 2. Ryan Williamson out of the running for Team RPW. Back elbow right into Donnie Slade. Irish whip. Pop up. Knuckle punch. Kyle going for the cover. 1, 2. Donnie Slade out of the match here. Pop up. Big drop kick on the Doolin. All that's left is the Northern Irishman and the Big Emerald Isle Irishman. What do we call it? Southeastern Irishman? From anyone from Ireland, I'm so sorry. Big running headbutt there. Kyle Shaw going for the cover onto Doolin. 1, 2. Doolin with the shoulder up. Are you kidding me? That headbutt was wild. Wait a minute. Oh! Jim Steele with the chair shots on the Kyle Shaw. Big punch there. Oh no! Big running crossbody onto the Belfast Brawl champion. Trying to pick him up. Jim Steele, reverse DDT. Oh no. Jim Steele going up for the F10 here. Landing just barely right near that chair. 1, 2. Kyle Shaw with the shoulder up. Oh, Jesus, it's every Irishman for themselves, both north, south, east, and west. Doolin had a devastating Doolin buster there recently at the special feast. Snake eyes onto that ring frame. Broken pieces of wood. Wait a minute. Leg wrap. DDT. Jim Steele with the desperation cover. 1, 2. Doolin still with the 2.999. Wait a minute. Backbreaker. Northern Lariat onto that chair. This has been a literal Belfast brawl. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Kids, don't do this at home. You will regret it. Kyle Shaw trying to figure out what to do next. He sends Doolin back into the ring. Amateur style takedown by the champion. Dive landing on Jim Steele. The Doolin dive. There we go. Cover 1, 2. Kick out. That would have been crazy if they would have just ended off like that. Big Glasgow kiss as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Doolin with the shoulder up. Are you kidding me? Is Jim Steele targeting Kyle Shaw? Wait a minute. He slips on the wood there from the broken pieces of the kendo stick. Head first. Kick to the hamstring there. Pushing him right into that guardrail. Kyle Shaw. Oh no. Going up. Dominator. Doolin with the cover. 1, 2. How the heck did he kick out of that? Big stomp and just pressing the foot down on Doolin's gut. Is this a sign that the end is near? Irish whip attempt. Jim Steele reversing it. Right into the steel steps. Jim Steele sending Kyle Shaw right into the corner of the guardrail. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Doolin is out. Kyle Shaw getting hit in the gut with those punches. Jim Steele Getting pushed off with that attempt at that swinging neck breaker. Flurry of shots. Big discus back knee. Kyle Shaw going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, with the kick out. Jim Steele will not fall without a fight. Going up. Fireman's carry. Sidewalk slam. 1, 2. Kyle Shaw is going to the E-Fed World Cup. Your winner of the match, the Big Stepper, Kyle Shaw. Against all odds, the youngest sibling is going to the big dance. I need to go and update that here real quick. There you go. Congratulations to Kyle Shaw on a huge win here tonight. As now 2 members of the Shaw Family Fight Club are now officially at Event Horizon in huge high-profile matchups. Coming up next is the halfway point of our show now already on the card, as we are actually going to be switching it over to the other sibling for here on Black Friday. Let me see here. Bex representing the Burning Barge, actually being accompanied by Large Marge herself, as she'll be going one-on-one with Lexi Shaw here in just a moment. And this will also be the last match on Strikedown here tonight, so technically this is the Strikedown main event of the evening. Versus Kyle Shaw, or Lexi Shaw, sorry. Slight slip up by there. My mistake. Later on in our main event tonight as well, it will be the women's division with their qualifying matchup. Mini Portable versus the Claw versus Condor versus Aviri of Lyria. Now, normally you would assume that Vandal Vex would be in it. However, following the recent altercation that took place with the debuting Kai following the show last week, unfortunately, there has been word that Vandal Vex has been barred from tonight's show. And apparently, ramifications will be due. Hold on a second. Here we go. Get this situated here, and here we go. Beck's former women's world champion Lexi Shaw, who actually pinned Zoe Phipps on the pre-show to vertical limit before Zoe Phipps would go on to win the Ladder Rumble, securing their spot at Event Horizon for the world title. Who knows what that could lead to. But with that being said, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, being accompanied by Large Marge the Barge Simpson. Representing the Burning Barge, she is Biohazard Bex. We know full well that the male team-ups Well, teammates of the Burning Barge will be at Event Horizon in War Games. The question is, what about these two? Only time will tell if something could potentially occur because of this. Introducing her opponent. From the 353, she is Lexi Shaw. Lexi Shaw could be looking at the future following the Women's World title matchup coming up on December 18th, Thursday, Event Horizon, as Persephone and Zoe will do battle in an extermination match. What is that supposed to be? Let me give you a bit of a history lesson. First time I heard of the extermination match, it was in a promotion called the CWL. Essentially, inside a steel cage, 2 out of 3 falls, knockout only, which means unpredictability throughout the contest. That's for then. Let's get right into it with this next one-on-one matchup on Strikedown. Big punch there, springboard bulldog onto Lexi Shaw here. Big Irish whip, monkey flip there from Bex onto Lexi Shaw. Picking her back up here. Big STO onto the hardcore Witch of Dublin. Bex going up right now. Diving senton onto Shaw. Bex going for the cover. 1, 2. Wow. A close shave with that shoulder up here. Big kick to the side of the ribs though. Shaw rolling to the outside. Bex diving in between the ropes here right now. Going up, punch to the gut. Can Shaw gain some control here? Going up, single underhook suplex. Big kip up though from Bex as Bex going back in. Shaw following suit though, but this could end. Never mind. Going up, snap vertical suplex here. Shaw going for the cover. 1 kick out there immediately. Going up for a big inverted Nelson hold. Butterfly lock. Bex breaking out of the hold with a single punch. Jesus, Pete. Going up. Big jawbreaker onto Shaw. Shaw rolling to the outside. Big springboard, high crossbody. Big stomp on the hand though. Sending the shoulder crashing into the canvas. Both heading to ringside here. Not a good place to be at, I guess, when you're not comfortable, I guess, going into the fight, into the streets. Dragon screw leg whip, sending the hardcore Witch of Dublin right into that ring post. Big catch there, knee, well, elbow right into that ankle. Wait a minute, Shaw, cartwheel. Going up for the fork U. That sliding lariat. Sending Bex right into that ring post. Jesus, Pete, the fight we are witnessing here tonight. Shaw sending Bex back in. Bex in trouble here, though. Surprisingly not seeing Lexi Shaw in the EFED World Cup qualifying ship. Springboard high crossbody, launch and drop 2. Kick out here. Large Marge, the leader of the Burning Barge. Watching at ringside, kick to the gut. Could be going up. Package buster. Onto Bex here. Could be going for the cover. Is this it? 1, 2. Kick out. Lexi Shaw beside herself right now in this development. Dropping the knee right onto the right arm of Bex. Shaw mercilessly attacking her opponent here. Going right in, Irish whip. Shaw, dodge, and kicks to the hamstring though. Bex getting hit in the gut by another punch, but a big block and punch. Going up revolutions with the flying head scissors. Bex with the cover, 1, 2. Big kick out from Lexi Shaw though. Shaw showing her fighting spirit here in this matchup against the former women's world champion. Sharp elbow there. Kick to the hamstring. Uh-oh. Referee getting in the way of Bex, though. Big Meteora. Bex going for the cover here. 1, 2. Shoulder up, Shaw remaining in the matchup. Frustration beginning to build for the former women's world champion. Been to the top of the mountain before in the past. Throwing Shaw right into the corner. Could be going up. Wait a minute. Top rope with the head scissors. Bex right now, the kick to the hamstring. Bex getting sent over the top rope there from Shaw. Shaw going up high right now. Oh no. Oh no. Shaw going up. Diving axe handle. But to go for the Queen's execution. What is going on here tonight on Strikedown? Going up. Reverse. That was Mufasa's finisher there, the M360. Do you think that was actually a shot sent to the Prestige Alliance here, though? Saying no disrespect. Well, no, saying no disrespect taken without disrespect sent in return for the targeting of the Glitch Heavyweight Champion Satanta. Only things might be escalating here on the road to Event Horizon as this continues. Shaw sending Bex back in. As Shaw even staring daggers at Large Marge the Barge Simpson. Springboard, another crunch. Oh my God. I heard a crunch on that back though. Going to lock in the rear naked choke. Body scissors included. Is this it for Bex though? As Shaw letting it go here. Missing that elbow drop attempt. Bex back up. Springboard. Another bulldog. Now apparently Bex in the driver's seat here. She's going up high. Demanding for Shaw to get up. Diving missile drop kick. Kick to the gut though. Flurry of shots once again. Another Meteora. These two battling it out for supremacy. Bex with the cover. 2. Kick out Lexi Shaw. Back up, Jesus. Bex with the Irish whip here. Gets an elbow once more from Lexi Shaw. Kick to the gut. What the heck is going on? Might have to change something on that, I guess. Rear naked choke locked in again. What has Shaw been, or what has Bex been seeing as she's tapping out to the rear naked choke? Talk about a crazy development here Lexi Shaw with the win here tonight. Things are just getting crazy here right now. Oh, man. Well, we can take a few moments here because we're at our halfway point of our show. Yeah. Just check up on here real quick on something. Coming up next following this will be the Team RPW Tag Team qualifying matchup, which will feature a few teams actually on the broadcast. Let me see here real quick. Just boggles the mind that things apparently are continuing to escalate, even with Vandal Vex and the Prestige Alliance even getting a shot apparently at them from Lexi Shaw, who will not mince words. She will fight if she has to for her family, just like Satanta. So I guess only time will tell if something comes from that. But with that being said, we've been talking about the EFED World Cup for a little bit. I think it is time we need to introduce one of the first, reveal one of the rival teams in for the EFED World Cup this year. Beginning with, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Introducing the first team making their debut in the EFED World Cup this year. We've been seeing a lot of their roster, not just in RPW, but also in DPW as well, making their first ever appearance this year. I'm talking about MFW. They've been on fire lately. Since coming over to RPW, since the Super EFED days back in the summer, since the big shift that's been going on since the middle portion of this year. And they are only continuing to do so because now we have gotten the full team from Team MFW. Let me bring them here. Beginning first, representing the men's entries. Ladies and gentlemen and others, former challenger for the Brass Knuckles Championship, the founding Peace Saint Jimmy, and of course, former multi-time MFW TFS champion and recently a former light heavyweight champion, Angelo, will be taking part in the men's entries for the tournament. And then representing the women's entries, Sweet and Spicy, Miss Gamer, and Spider Kate taking part in for the women's bracket. And then closing out the tag team entry, it's a father and son duo, I believe. The Chosen Outlaw and Real Royal Outlaw. Sorry, I kind of mixed that up. I don't know why I added world into that, but yes. That is all the members representing Team MFW, or MFW, yeah. We will have Team DPW revealed a little bit later on. Oh, word, big time. Let's not forget, JD DeKing, the number one contender for the RPW Glitch Heavyweight Championship, recently attacked the champion Satanta yesterday following that heavyweight title matchup, as he actually sent Satanta through a ladder with a diving senton that led to both of them basically being rolled out of ringside just last night on the broadcast. So suffice to say, the King is looking to grab the Glitch crown at Event Horizon coming up on December the 18th for the heavyweight title of the Green World. Suffice to say, things are beginning to escalate real quick as we are just a few weeks away from our biggest event of the year. And trust me when I say this, it's only going to get bigger from here because recently There was a meeting that occurred in the office of our general manager that featured him talking with, of all people, the Iceman Ronan about a proposition for a matchup, a first-time ever matchup at Event Horizon. And one name stood out from the rest of the MFW roster. Not to take anything away from them, but there is only one 5-time MFW World Champion. It's been signed, sealed, and delivered. At Event Horizon, we will be getting the Iceman Ronan one-on-one with the Savage Fire in a match of fire versus ice. I cannot wait. It is going to be one hell of an elemental buster waiting to go off. Oh yeah, trust me. Big things are coming up, though. Big things. Not to mention the fact, after the recent back and forths, too, horror historian Todoroki shit right there. Yeah. Yeah, I swore. There we go. It's Black Friday. It's late at night. Sorry, kids. But yeah. So yeah, not to mention for the fact, Horror Historian versus Aleki fought 2 in a casket match for the Strikedown Heavyweight title on December 16th. Yes, both of those main event matches for both of those nights are set. Trust me. It's only going to get more crazier because of also what did also just transpire on Tuesday at the special feast. The 10-person Meat Stick Mayhem Gauntlet match to determine who would challenge Fry from the Bushpackers for the RPW Brass Knuckles Championship. And once the dust and meat were settled, Rocker Joe is now the new #1 contender for the 10 pounds of brass and will get a shot at the title he once held back in the summer. And so he'll be going one-on-one with Fry for that title on that night. I'm looking forward to it, and it's about to get a whole lot more crazier. With that being said, I think it is time, let us head right in to the second half of tonight's edition of Black Friday RPW. As we get the next participant to join the tag team division, let us find out right now. And you thought the Fatal 5-Way was crazy. We're going to be switching it over to a glitch, by the way, on this one. We're dealing with a 4-team tornado match. Elimination rules. Things are about to get nuts real quick. As Bruce Wayne once said in, I believe, Batman, 1989, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. False count anywhere? Elimination, yes. Yes. Yes, I even do my own sound effects occasionally. Corny, but yes. Bringing out an apple, why not? Around a sledgehammer, probably. I feel like this is about where things are going to start tipping into a weird direction. Because the first team representing in this matchup is going to be the former MFW Tag Team Champions, 2-time RPW Tag Team Champions, Fortnite Justin Vancouver. Victory Royale taking part in tonight against the next team. Let me see here. How you doing, JD? Hope you are doing well during this time, good sir. It's always good to see you. Let me see here. Making their return tonight, Burger King, Ronald McDonald. The FFO are back. The fast food order, yes. But still some uneasiness between both sides, to be honest. So, make sure I got everybody. Also making their recent return, former tag team champions together. Breaker and Spirit Striker returning to the tag team division tonight. When they were former tag team champions by this time last year, I believe. And then the final participating team. Let me see here. Hold on one second. Getting word we're actually getting a makeshift tag team of Electrifying 1-8, TJ, and Flamingo Jones. Why? It doesn't make any sense, but okay. And he's the false king and the clown. Tucker doing good. Didn't go crazy on shopping this year. That's good. I'm glad to hear. That's good. Yeah, it was kind of a quieter Black Friday, but need to do some RPW this week. So normally I would do that on Thursdays, but with Thanksgiving be this year, didn't want it to overlap. So yeah, without further ado, let's head into ringside for our next team qualifying matchup. I mean, we've had rando teams before. Last year we had Ricky Flash. Speaking of that, we will bring up what happened to Ricky Flash just about a day ago. And former RPW talent Wayne the Beach Bum at last year's tag team portion of the EFED World Cup. Speaking of Ricky Flash, a recent back and forth collision took place with Headhunter Harris, as those two previously fought at Rando Halloween. It escalated to the point where Harris suplexed Ricky Flash neck first onto the concrete. And I'm worried that unfortunately Ricky Flash might be out of action at Event Horizon this year. I have not gotten any updates about it since, but I can only hope that he is at least safe during this period of time. With that being said, the following contest is a tag team qualifying matchup, and it's scheduled for elimination rules. Introducing first, former multi-time tag team champions Fortnite Justin, Vancouver Victory Royale with cheese. Introducing team number 2. A lot to remember there. Introducing team number 2. They are former RPW Tag Team Champions. Introducing first. He is the Burger King. Burger King going solo again. Their continued issues against each other. Apparently they're even going solo as well. Which poses the question, can the fast food order get back on the same page with the EFED World Cup on just over the horizon here? As his tag team partner, also former tag team champion, Ronald McDonald. Ronald, a legendary competitor in EFED in the past, a former SMF champion, just to name a few. If you catch that reference, you've been around a lot longer than I have. It was actually at this time last year that they were going into Event Horizon as the challengers for Fortnite Justin and Vancouver's tag team titles in the penultimate matchup to last year's second night of Event Horizon. So suffice to say, I think they want to go back to EH this year, but for the World Cup. Introducing team number 3. They are former RPW Tag Team Champions, Spirit Striker, Breaker, The Fallen Kingdom. Breaker, former Tag Team Champion, competed in the Bush League tournament back in the summer. A very underrated talent, I think. As well, a Spirit Striker, former RPW light heavyweight champion from back, I believe, in March. Yes, for those that are just tuning in, MFW's team was just officially announced already earlier, including the likes of Angelo St. Jimmy representing the men's bracket, the women's bracket, Miss Gamer, and Spider Kate, and the team that is closing out for the tag team entry, Chosen Outlaw and Real Royal Outlaw. Team members of what was initially, up until just recently, the Four Pillars. Now, I'm not as well familiar with the Four Pillars as a lot of the other audience members of MFW's Asylum community are more up to date of it than I am. So suffice to say, they might have their eye on the cup this year. As we are set for team number 4. Excuse me. Introducing team number 4, introducing first. From the Twin Cities, he is a former Wrestle Veride heavyweight champion. He is Electrifying 1-8, a.k.a. TJ. Now, TJ and Flamingo Jones have history at Event Horizon dating back to the inaugural show 2 years ago on December the 20th of 2023. For TJ, he was in the opening tag team matchup where he teamed up with the MWA's Anthony to take on the team of Tug Moocow and Brianitis that night. That led to them having a tag team loss. And then, at last year's EFED World Cup, TJ took part in Team RPW, ultimately coming up short in the EFED World Cup. But this year, he's looking for one final spot. Introducing his tag team partner from Venice Beach, California. He is a former RPW World Champion and Light Heavyweight Champion. He is Flexin Flamingo Jones. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Jones, double headliner to the first ever Event Horizon, defeated Jack Sparrow to retain the RPW World title when at the time it was simply called the Rando Party Championship. And then I believe at last year's show, if I remember correctly, he actually competed at Event Horizon last year. If I remember correctly, either he was a part of Team FEL at the tournament last year. Ultimately coming up short as well. As we are underway with our next matchup here. Big brawl here from the get-go. Oh no, he didn't compete at last year's show. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Slight calculation correction, but that's it. Going crazy here right now. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Spirit Striker trying to go for the cover on Devon, but to no avail here. Big knife edge chop onto Jones, the former double champion. Big knife edge chop. Gut wrench, German suplex, just dropping the big guy. Big side kick here. Vancouver doesn't know what to do with the breaker. TJ going after Ronald McDonald. Did he just throw an apple to the Burger King? What the heck? Playing a game of apples to apples, apparently. I think he was just more stuck on the Xbox 360 games from the mid-2000s. Punching big STO from Vaughn onto breaker. Vaughn, Flamingo Jones, FEL alumni, big DDT from the former light heavyweight champion and Spirit Striker. Trying to take down Fortnite Justin here. Powerbomb. Jesus, with the giant swing right into that ring frame. Big fall-away slam from TJ, trying to take out Ronald here. A big elimination matchup for the tag team entry into the eFed World Cup. Oh, coming up short. Big arm drag here from Fortnite Justin on the Spirit Striker. Military press. Deadlift. Dropping Big Mac. Burger King back into the ring here. Flurry of shots here. Oh, big rolling arm breaker locked into Spirit Striker. Immediately just breaking out of the hold there. Big push there to Ronald. Jesus, big vertical suplex. It is turning into Malice incarnate here tonight. Breaker. Yep, that's the apple. Definitely the apple. The apple of your eyes here. Big Hurricane Rana here. Wait a minute. Oh! Cross reverse DDT. Big suplex here, I believe. Heel throw, actually, on that one there. Stirring up the greens there from Vaughn. From the Great White North by way of Uganda. Big Hurricane Rana there. Jeez, double just dive right to the outside in this matchup here. Headlock, big punch there to the former tag team champions. Unfinished business from last year's Event Horizon. Next week on the broadcast, I'm getting word that next week the focus will be the tag team titles and the light heavyweight title to determine the #1 contenders for those title belts. That means, like I said, James Bondage will be pulling double duty. Big Shining Wizard and a power bomb sending Fortnite Justin to the mat here. Going up, sidewalk slam onto TJ. Oh my jeez. TJ going up for a thunderous power bomb onto breaker. Literally looked at Ivan Drago from Rocky. He said, I must break you, breaker. Flamingo Jones going for the cover. DDT onto Mac. Fortnite Justin with the cover. One. No. Remember, it is False Count Anywhere elimination in these qualifying matchups. Been one chaotic night. Bringing in a stop sign here. Like Bill Engvall, here's your sign. Double leg takedown, raining the hammer, punches down on the TJ. Oh, it's telling him to stop there. He goes for the cover. Referee. What? No. That's a none 2-3. Casadora, DDT onto Ronald. Big rake there from Breaker. Breaker going up for his patented X twice. Cover on Fortnite Justin. 1, 2. Fortnite Justin out. But they have to get both members of the teams eliminated to get them out of the competition here. Wait a minute. Oh! Straight jacket into the electric chair drop. Flamingo Jones with the cover. On to Spirit Striker. Going up for the Mac. Slam. 1, 2. No. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, no. Double kick out there. I want to say thank you again, everybody, for joining us on our Black Friday edition of RPW tonight. It has been a wild evening so far. Thunderous forearm just busting open breaker. Discus lariat. Could this be TJ's moment for the deadlift? Black Widow locked into Flamingo Jones. Deadlift drop, trying to go for a power bomb onto Vaughn, but the punches breaking out of the hold from Burger King. 2. Double pin there for a second. But apparently that was enough for a kick out there. Ron, butterfly launching suplex. Oh, throwing that stop sign right into the tailbone of Vancouver here. One for the cover. 1. Kick out. Going up. TJ slamming him right into the ropes there. Seems the team of Flamingo Jones and TJ actually surviving. Oh, wait a minute. You can't read me. TJ, belly back suplex up there. Paige Turner. TJ going for the cover onto Vaughn. Sidewalk slam onto Ronald. 2. Shoulder up. Are you kidding me? 1, 2. Fall away slam into that barricade. Flamingo Jones back in. Head to head here. Knife edge chop. The apple apparently still at ringside. Snapmare driver. Who was just eliminated? I'm trying to think. Big sack there, taking him down. Burger King trying to go after the steel steps here. Irish whip. I think Vaughn might have been eliminated. Drop toe hold. Oh, no. Something. Pop-up stomp there from TJ. Getting hellacious here right now. About to go for the King's execution. Busting open. Spirit striker is Jones. Bringing in a ladder into this equation. Into a game of shoots and ladders if this keeps up like that. Going up. Head first into that ring apron. Hard part of the ring for those who don't know. Saito suplex on Flamingo Jones. Vancouver out of the competition for now. Big double leg takedown. Raining the hammer punches onto the former tag team champion. Pop up Irish whip. Reversal there from Burger King. Going up. Northern lariat. Onto the frame of that table. Throwing the sign onto Ronald, though. Honorable tie-up. Fireman's carry. Reversal of the Irish whip. Rolling. Dropping him. Beak first. Black Widow hold. Could this be it for Burger King? Wait a minute. Sidewalk slam. Into a night to never forget, and another sidewalk slam onto the frame of that table, though. Big boot. TJ going for the cover onto breaker. 1, 2. Kick out from the former tag team champion. Oh my God, as he just chucks that chair right into Ronald's face. Ronald back up, though. Burger King standing vertical suplex. Big Tongan death grip drop there. Breaker going for the pin on Flamingo Jones. Jones is out. Fireman's carry. The only 2 teams that are left for the most part. The FFO, the Fallen Kingdom, and the Electrifying 1-8 as he goes for a cannonball senton onto Ronald. And they're trying to go for the X-Plex. Burger King breaking it. Raining Rainbow moonsault. TJ with the cover. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Crazy cover. Breaking up the count there. Throwing him right near his tag team partner in the Fallen Kingdom's breaker. Burger King. Big double uppercut. TJ avalanche clothesline. Going up. Power slam. Trying to take out Ronald. Big rocket kick. Is this TJ's moment? Can he go and do it again? 2. Ronald out. The only full team left is the Fallen Kingdom. Oh, as he throws that apple right onto the Burger King. Sit out, Bangarang, Facebuster. Jesus, Pete. Burger King representing what's left of the FFO, I guess, still representing his team. But Spirit Striker and Breaker. Wait a minute. Big clothesline from the former light heavyweight champion. Thunderous Hammer, drop down elbow. From Breaker here. Big punch. Knee to the side. What is Breaker about to go for? Chair shot. Somersault plunge to the outside from Breaker. Spirit Striker could be going up for the final cut. Oh! Could this be it for TJ's chances? Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Electrifying 1-8. Big back elbow there. Oh! Head first right into that bottom step as he goes for the cover. Springboard. Drop kick. 1, 2. Burger King is out. TJ and the Fallen Kingdom left. Still trying to keep the fight going. Wait a minute. Exploder! Power slam. The former tag team champions with the numbers game advantage on TJ. Somehow he's still in this fight, even when the numbers are against him. Somersault plancha. Could we be seeing it? The eagerness between both sides. Big punch there. Oh! His arm and back landing on that ladder, though. They're trying to injure TJ. Stop sign to no avail, though. Kick to the gut. Could be the X-Plex. Cover. 1, 2. He's still kicked out even after the punishment he's received from the Fallen Kingdom. Oh! Wait a minute. Big headbutt. Being sent right into the steel steps, though. He can still keep on fighting, but the numbers game is going to be too much for Electrifying 1-8. Is his arm landing on that guardrail? Wait a minute. Double noggin knocker. I'm trying to go for a discus lariat, but I think he might have just opened them up. Pierce the veil. Cover. 1, 2. He's still kicked out of that. Oh! Jesus, Pete. Octolock. Is this it for TJ? Wrenching on the arms. How has he not tapped out to the pressure that he's been facing here? Irish whip attempt. TJ reversing it. Oh! Cover. 1, 2, and 3. Talk about a return to form. Nope. Talk about a return to form. Your winners going on to Event Horizon, representing Team RPW, Spirit Striker, Breaker, the Fallen Kingdom. What a just hellacious showcase. But you got to give it to TJ, though. He fought with his heart out there tonight. Oh, man. Well, let me update there real quick. And that means only one spot is left in Team RPW, and that is going to be answered in our main event here tonight on Glitch. The women's / equivalent portion of the entry for the division for the EFED World Cup. But with that being said, we are coming up to our penultimate matchup of our broadcast here this evening, as the continual war between the Prestige Alliance and the uneasy alliance of Tug Moocow and Jordan Nori, as they are about to do battle. There was a recent promo that was sent out by Tug Moocow just 24 hours ago prior to tonight's edition of RPW, saying that there will be a one-on-one match between both sides. We have yet to hear a rebuttal from the Punisher himself. But with that being said, tonight's matchup could change the tide. Because last week, we saw the undefeated Rex defeat the Void King Jordan Nori in singles competition. Let's see if either it's going to be matched up with Tug Moocow or is Mufasa going to add 2-0. Fool, thank you so much for the resub. Do appreciate that, good sir. Actually, thank you for the sub in general. Do appreciate that. How are you doing, good sir? How was your Black Friday? How was Thanksgiving with the family? Hope it went well, and it's good to see you. But thank you again, do appreciate that. The other day, my wife asked me to pass her lipstick but I accidentally passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me. Huh. Talk about a sticky situation. But definitely had me glued to the edge of my seat. Anyway, that was good. I'll give you that one. No fooling around. It's all business. But yeah, hope you're doing well. We are just getting set up with the penultimate matchup of our show here tonight. All the members of Team MFW have been announced. So far, actually, we still need to talk about Team DPW as well. So Team MFW does feature the likes of, let me see if I have the names up here again. St. Jimmy and Angelo representing the men's division. Miss Gamer and Spider Kate representing the women's / equivalent division. And the tag team entry, The Chosen Outlaw and Real Royal Outlaw, representing Team MFW. Thank you for the hydrate. I will grab a water here in just a second. But yes, we do need to talk about Team DPW and their entries, and they are stacked. DPW was the runner-up to last year's EFED World Cup. This year, they're looking to claim that cup. Representing DPW in the men's division, this person main evented on Tuesday at the Bry Father Special Feast. He is Terry Liberty. And along joining him, Brooklyn's King of Hardcore, Johnny Lear. Joining up here tonight, well, actually joining up for the World Cup coming up. For the women's entries, a former multi-time women's champion, knockouts champion, Daijobu and Sparrow Song joining in for the women's and equivalents knockouts bracket. And then rounding out the tag team entry, the longest reigning holder of the Glitch Heavyweight Championship, Marcus Kane and Fantasma de Oro, joining in for the tag bracket for Team DPW. Trust me, the most shocking of stuff still has yet to come. Trust me when I say this. Team 353 this year, they're going to be matching up in terms of actual, like, there's a strong chance they could have it. Daijobu and Sparrow Song, very strong chance that DPW could take it. 353, they might have an answer for a few of those. Without further ado, let's get right into it with our penultimate matchup here in just a second. As I go and grab a water here real quick. Tug Moocow versus Mufasa. Gentlemen, good luck. It is either the War Horse or the Punisher who will walk away with the win here tonight. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first from the Dairylands, he is Tug Moocow. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Tug Moocow and Jordan Nori, a team never thought that they would ever come together for a equal goal. But after what took place with the Prestige Alliance following Rando Halloween, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Actually, I need to take that off of him. That is a little outdated, so let me... Sorry, Joe. And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, representing the Prestige Alliance. He is a former RPW Brass Knuckles champion, the Punisher, Mufasa. Mufasa, the mastermind behind it all. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Moocow, Mufasa, 1-on-1. Here we go. Big pump kick there right onto the muzzle from the get-go. Mufasa wrapping up those legs. Dropping the forearm onto the back of the neck of Tug Moocow. Very rare do we see Tug Moocow actually in an RPW ring. The last time he did was coming up short to Satanta for the RPW Glitch Heavyweight title in Rando Halloween back in October. Stomping on the hands of the multi-time former world champion. Oh! Stomp on the back of the head there. Mufasa, springboard crossbody, landing onto the Moocow. Trying to choke him out here. Relax rules. Where is the referee for this encounter? He stomps on one of the higher-ups here in RPW. Raining the hammer punches down. Mufasa just sadistic here in this encounter. Wait a minute. Knife edge chop here. Tug with the Irish whip. Going up. Wait a minute. Evolution's backstabber onto the former BK champion. Jesus Pete. Tug going for the Shining Wizard. In about another year or so. Big shotgun dropkick right to the back of Mufasa. Wait a minute. What's he going up for? Sit out power bomb Goes for the cover. One. Kick out. Tug Moocow running the paces of Mufasa here right now. Gets a sharp elbow from Mufasa. Going to go up for a flatliner, but gets the elbows to the side of the head of the Punisher. Kick to the gut. Tug going up. Bovine Destroyer. Make that back arch a little bit. Big clothesline here. Tug with a second one. Coming up short. Super kick right onto Mufasa. Wait a minute. The Punisher, I think, has just been unleashed. Wait a minute. Tug with the big punch to the jaw here. Irish whip. Drop down. Tug going up. Leapfrog. Another backstabber. Trying to tenderize his opponent here before that tag match. Snapmare. Could he be going up? Cattle mutilation. Locking in with that inverted double chicken wing. Sharp elbow right into the eye of the former world champion. Irish whip. Mufasa with a drop down here of his own. Big back elbow to Tug. Tug back up though. Flurry of shots. Big drop kick sending him right into the ropes. Sharp drop kick there. Mufasa rolling to the outside. Are we about to see a flying Moocow though? Can he jump over the moon enough? Wait a minute, the disrespect. Kind of a set of like cockiness against Mufasa. He's doing it again. Tug has always been a bit of a showboat to the fans. Using it against his own luck there. Irish whip. Gets an elbow there. Was he playing possum? Big double stomp as he goes for the cover. One kick out. Jesus, Pete the flippin'. Wait a minute. Mufasa. Dragon screw leg whip. Going right back to the cockiness. One time too many. Mufasa raining those forearms right on the Tug as I think he just busted him open. Mufasa. Irish whip. Drop down. Big drop salt. Rebound. Back elbow. Mufasa trying to choke out Tug once more. He goes for the cover. Sorry about that. One. Sorry, stepped on a cord there for a second. Sorry about that. Going up. Oh! Big crossbody. Coming up short with that. And springboard drop kick as both of these two tuckered out. Vulnerable tie-up. Could be going up. Single underhook suplex. I think he might have landed actually on his back, though. Might have actually done more hurt to him than Mufasa. Pele kick back up. Mufasa with the advantage here. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. Big back elbow. If Mufasa gets the win, this could be up there. Super kick. Punishment. Unleashed. Formerly known as the Great Buster from a former rival of Tug's in Tony the Tiger. Shoulder up. Apparently not enough. Trying to choke him out one more time. Referee keeping it rather relaxed. Tug back up. Roundhouse. Mufasa with a knife-edge chomp. These two. Apparently it's high noon at the KO Corral here. Oh! Shot for shot. It's about to turn into a hockey fight, apparently, if it gets this much colder. Whoa, indeed. Welcome on back. You are just back in time for the penultimate. Jesus! Knife edge chop. Once more. European uppercut. Mufasa gained the better of Tug. Kick to the gut. Gonna be going up for the lights out. Gets it. I think Mufasa didn't get all of it as Tug already back up, though. What is Tug about to go for? Oh my God, he's going for a giant swing! What is that? Tug could be going up finally to dive? Nope. Jesus, you have got to be kidding me. Who's the real bad guy in this case? Mufasa back up. Wait a minute. Tug going up. Utter devastation as he busts open. Mufasa with the cover. 1, 2. Mufasa with the shoulder up. After the utter devastation as he going back. Missing that elbow drop attempt. Mufasa. M360. Is this it? Is he going to get the win? 1, 2. He did. Arguably one of the biggest upsets I think I've seen this year. Your winner, Mufasa. I think the team of Tug, Moocow, and Jordan Nori, they might be in way over their heads in this, as the Prestige Alliance dominating with a huge win to boot. Mufasa, congratulations on the huge win here tonight. Wow, that good on Mufasa for that one. I'm impressed, seriously. It just goes to show he is showcasing that he is he might be one of the brighter spots to come. You know, it's an overall thing. You know, even I can't deny Mufasa. This was his night. As the Prestige Alliance continuing to dominate against their opponents before their matchup, things are starting to pick up real quick. With that being said, it is now time for our main event of the evening. The final women's qualifying match, aka knockouts for some, for Team RPW. With that being said, we will reveal Team 353's representatives for their return to defend the EFED World Cup. And representing Team 353, we're going to change it up a little bit. We are going to start with the tag team entries. A relatively new team that I am not fully familiar with, but they are the team of Silk and Smooth. Representing the tag team, I guess we'll have to wait and see what they are like coming up during the EFED World Cup, which I will also announce the opening round will be taking place during the week of our streamiversary. December the 9th and December 11th will be the start of the opening rounds for the men's and women's equivalent portions of the tournament. So I want to make sure, because of fitting enough room as we can, because trust me, Event Horizon already a little bit big in general, so that's why we are making it a 2-week thing. Consider it to be the Event Horizon kickoff week. So trust me, we got a lot going on, and there's still a lot more that have to be revealed in due time. But yes, back to Team 353 for the men's entries. The big guy in the sky, Mickey Rye, and former RPW Brass Knuckles champion, the current 353 European heavyweight champion, Handsome Jack Stone. And then rounding out, put some ice on it. It's fine. Rounding out the women's / equivalents entries, Serial Killer Vibes, Christy Ortiz, and then arguably to me the biggest surprising twist out of all of them so far, they are the winner of the 2025 Women's Ladder Rumble at Vertical Limit, the #1 contender for the RPW Women's World title, a former champion in MFW as well. Hold on one second. No, sorry, I was weird. The current 353 Women's World Champion, the Goddess of Nature, Zoe Phipps, will be representing Team 353. I'm not going to lie, I did not expect that one, but the owner of 353 played his cards this year, and that means this year's time, it's going to be quite the thing ahead. But with that being said, now it is time for our main event, and to find out who will be the last person to join Team RPW in the EFED World Cup. It's also our main event of Glitch tonight as well. So, let me see here. Just making sure. Boom, lay boom, lay boom. Yes, okay. It will be Fatal 4-Way on this, so that means it's going to be one person smaller in this case. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? Because of it being the occasion, yes, let's have some fun with it. Elimination Falls Count Anywhere. Yes, yes, and yes. First, representing Slade University, Mini Portable. Participant number 2. Fellow members of the Fallen Kingdom, joining in for the tag team portion. The Claw, another spot in the EFED World Cup, if she can get past. The longest reigning holder of the RPW Women's World Championship, representing the House of Flash, Condor. And then finally, Aviri of Lyria. Let's head out to ringside for our main event of Black Friday. Good luck, everyone, and may the best person win. Sorry, Christian, this bald head is not for sale. It doesn't come cheap either. That just got weird all of a sudden. The following contest is our main event of the evening, and is the women's division qualifying matchup for the RPW portion of the EFED World Cup. Coming to the ring first, representing Slade University, she is Mini Portable. That also got weird. Mini Portable has been looking for huge opportunities. Could this be her night to claim the final spot for Team RPW in the EFED World Cup? She's going to have a very tall task ahead, because introducing participant number 2, representing the Fallen Kingdom, she is... Oh, nice. Logan Paul versus Uso. There you go. She is the Claw. Let's go. The biggest goal that was always had about the EFED World Cup was to give some of those individuals that haven't had the opportunity to have a showcase yet that very same opportunity. Introducing participant number 3. She is a former RPW Women's World Champion. She is Condor. Condor about to bring the fight here this evening. Oh, the first time we're actually seeing her since losing the Women's World title all the way back at Vertical Limit on October the 14th. as we get right into it. Introducing the final participant. Sorry, just checking something. They are Aviri of Lyria. Lyria. A jack of all trades when it comes to competing. Technical combatant. But tonight, it's all about that big opportunity for the World Cup. Let's get right into it. This is our main event. This is Black Friday, and it's about to turn into a battleground. Without further ado, good luck, everyone. Let's have a fight. Let's do this. Let's get right into it here right now. Big club to the back of Claw. Big Enziguri right onto Condor there. Big vertical suplex. Side Russian leg sweep right onto Condor. Jesus, Pete. Oh my God. German catapult suplex. Hey, you know what? That's your business, not mine, to be fair. Just make sure Mrs. Lopez isn't even there. That's the only thing I'm going to say to you on that one. Condor bringing out a ladder. Hip toss there. Return to vertical limit again if this keeps up. Going for the cover. One. Big pounce sending Claw flying. It's Condor going for the cover. Big kick out immediately there. Aviri going up. Moonsault. Throwing the Claw. Short arm knee to the gut of Condor. Short arm kick to the other gut. Oof. Jesus, Pete. Kick to the gut there. Going up for the Irish whip. Bringing in the chair here. Big double boot. Oh! Aviri getting hit really hard with that chair. Drop down. Big spinning heel kick. Aviri. Atomic drop with them landing on that metal guardrail. Going up. Tiger driver. Aviri with the cover here. Kick out here. The slide right outside. Reversal of the Irish whip, sending them right into the announcer table. About to get nasty here in this main event. Oh, Jesus. Big flurry of shots here. Single leg takedown. Driving the knees into the side of the hamstring. Big northern lariat there. Aviri going for the cover, but the kick out from the Claw. What a night we've had so far here at Black Friday. Aviri with another Tiger driver. Big jumping lariat from Condor. Aviri going up. Cobra clutch. Big block there, though, from Mini Portable. Aviri again sent right into the steel steps. Big vertical suplex from Mini onto the Claw. Been just turning into a pandemonious occasion. Big drop kick right into that steel step. Oh, and a leg drop following suit. Turned into a street fight. Wait a minute, small package. Claw with the cover. One kick out. Condor sending Mini right into that barricade. German suplex. Aviri. Wait a minute. Mini sending Condor right into the ring. In between the legs with the Boston Crab here. It's like a lion tamer, if you will. Mini pushing them off. Claw trying to find something that could be used, but Condor has them. Short arm kick to the ribs with the second one. Short arm clothesline. Aviri going up high. Diving elbow drop. Aviri going for the cover for the first elimination in the matchup here. 1, 2. Mini with the kick out. What a night we have had before we go right into the weekend here. Bring in the chair. Oh! Chair shot there. Hammerlock hold. Sit out spine buster. Oh my God. Turning wicked here. Irish whip. Oh God. Flurry of punches there from Mini Portable. Trying to imitate the best pure striker in the competition, an Undertaker. Sledgehammer here. Oh, right into the side of the knee of Aviri. Big final flash knee. Apparently Condor not messing around, but getting hit with her own knee from Mini Portable. It's every competitor for themselves. Big drop kick, but Condor just barely grazing her. Aviri with the young lion tamer. Trying to lock in. Big heel kick. Mini with the cover. 1, 2. Buzzsaw kick. Kick out. Condor with the cover on Aviri. 2. Kick out of their own. Big sack taking down Mini. Everyone back up. Missing the drop kick though on that attempt. Big dodge there. Trying to go for something. And then just keeping it right to the outside. Throwing claw right to the southeast side here. Big Judas effect. Mini with the cover. This would be a huge upset if she could actually get this. 1, 2. Nope. 1.5, give or take. Claw. Dropping those elbows onto Aviri. Locking in. Well, crossface holds. Small package. Referee nowhere to be around. With one referee, unfortunately, you can only do so much. Flying head scissors. Mini Portable getting pushed off by Aviri. Another flying head scissors. Various shots. Condor back up with a sledgehammer. That's a dangerous combination. Kick to the gut. Could be going up. Future shock. DDT. Big Judas effect here. Mini with the cover on Aviri. 1, 2. Kick out. Condor's been down for a little bit. Blue mist from the claw. Claw with the cover. Could this be it for Mini? 1, 2. I do not have ESPN. Unfortunately, I would not be able to. Someday, maybe. Knee. Well, knee to the hammer. Yeah, hammer to the knee. Hammer time. 1, 2. I mean, I'm all good with it, but I get what you mean. I'm good. I am not really in need for certain things at that point. Driving the knee into Condor. Pele kick though from the former women's world champion. Could be going up. Spike! That's a chair. Well, actually, that's a table. Condor with the cover on Aviri. 1, 2. Aviri is out of the competition. Irish whip attempt. Running clothesline. Roll out. Blockbuster. Oh, Jesus. Big dodge there. Mini with the Irish whip. Pushing off that dropkick attempt. Catching her. Mini. Could this be her moment? Kicking the ball of the ankle of the former world champion. Going up. Flatliner. Like a reverse STO. Rib breaker. It's like a side breaker of sorts. What a main event this has been. Slapping her right in the face. Rude awakening. In the trash can here. Kick to the gut from Minnie onto Claw. Tornado DDT as her back landing on that sledgehammer though. Another Claw. Cover. 1, 2. Claw with the kick out. Oh my God. Final flash knee. Sledgehammer shot right to the gut there. Queen Slayer. That ripcord knee right to the face of the former champion. Minnie with the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out. Claw. Kick to the gut. Wait a minute. What? Throwing her onto that ladder, though. Irish whip right into the corner. Is this Claw's moment? Locking Condor into the tree of woe. Kick to the gut. Minnie. Future shock. DDT. What is she going for? Taunting Condor. Knee right to the... Well, hammer right to the knee. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Condor still in the match, though. My God. What a main event. Backstabber. And a leg drop for just extra disrespect to the former champion. Held that title from a good, February to October. Trash can shot to the head. Pushing it right into their face. Kicking the trash can here. Shadow claw strike, but Condor back up. Firewoman's carry. Draping her onto that top rope. Trying to go for a Judas effect, but only some minor hold. Knee to the back of the hamstring. Well, actually, hammer to the back of the hamstring. Hammer string, yes. Condor down. Minnie with the cover. 1, 2. Condor is out. Going up. Tiger suplex. Oh my God. Who will be going on to Event Horizon for Team RPW? Pushing it right out of her hands. Irish whip. Either going to be Mini Portable or is it going to be the Claw? Claw going up. Is this her moment? Missile drop kick. She lands right onto the kendo stick. The trajectory that came from that too. Claw and all the animosity that's going on right now. Double leg takedown. Wait a minute. That's an ankle lock. Locking in a grapevine as well. If she lets go of the hold, but the damage might be done though. Missing the drop kick, Minnie back up. Throwing her right into that announcer table. Right back into it again, right near the ringside commentary here. Wait a minute. Shoulder breaker. Is that it? Cover. 1, 2. Mini Portable is going on. Your winner, Mini Portable, joining Team RPW. Wow. The shoulder breaker to boot as well. That means all the teams have been assembled tonight. Congratulations to Minnie Portable on a huge win, as she is now going to Event Horizon. Whew. And I think that is it for our broadcast. But before we go, let us go and say Team RPW's members now. First off, representing the men's entries, Bry Smokestack and Kyle Shaw. The women's entries now, Betty Fight and Minnie Portable representing Slade University. And the tag team entries, rounding it out, Breaker, Spirit Striker, the Fallen Kingdom, are all going to the eFed World Cup. I cannot wait. Starting December 9th, when the eFed World Cup will officially begin. But with that being said, everyone, we are going to call it there for tonight on this Black Friday edition of Rando Party Wrestling. We will be back live at our normal Tuesday time with Glitch. And then next Thursday, Strikedown will be taking back Thursday nights. And then the road to Event Horizon, just underway. Let's not forget, next week as well, we will be getting the number one contenders for the tag team titles and the light heavyweight title officially announced, which means, like I said before, Power Bottoms, that's one thing. James Bondage is pulling double duty on both nights as both the holder of one half of the tag team titles here in RPW, but also the light heavyweight title. That means he's going to have to work a lot harder than he has, I think, ever before. Am I missing anything else? No, I think we're good. Like I said, the week of our streamiversary for here on the channel, December 9th and December 11th, the eFed World Cup opening round will begin. And I can definitely tell you for certain, the men and one section of the tag team will be taking the 9th. And then the 11th, the women will be taking over and the other portion before we get the semifinals for the 16th of December. And then the finals will be taking place on the 18th, as well as the eFed World Cup finals as well on the 9th of December 18th, Event Horizon. And it's going to be a little different this year. Last year, the brand specific had to have more than one victory to achieve the full eFed World Cup. Because of the changes that did take place for this year, it's anybody's ball game, and whoever ends up winning their respective tournament will be crowned the winner of that respective division. But in the off chance that we do have something of the sort come up, we'll wait and see what happens. Just keep it locked in just in case, because the Event Horizon is only a few weeks away. Both a 2-week period with the kickoff and then the other, main shows as well. So that being said, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you again to everybody who did pop in for the show tonight. And thank you to those in the future, if they did catch the VOD, both either here on Twitch or over on YouTube when it is available. Thank you so much. And until then, this has been Pumpmaster Logue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for thank you for the sub earlier, Fool. Do appreciate that as well. We will see you all next week with the go home shows for RPW. Until then, we will talk to y'all later. Have a good night. and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.